We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.
Hello.
Hello, excuse me
We
for
are
reaching.
back. We are back.
We are back. We back. And what episode are we on?
47.
Did you guys know we on 47?
Yep.
I didn't know it. I didn't know if it wasn't for when it come on the screen to remind you from the last one, I wouldn't know it. Episode 47. Welcome,
Yes.
everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You probably saying somebody's in the middle, and you guys probably even recognize who we have here joining us. And
Yes, if
yes.
you watch
Mm-hmm.
and if you are local,
Mm-hmm.
you recognize.
That's right. Definitely if they're local. If you're local and you don't know, or I don't know, where have you been? Where have you been? You haven't been around, you haven't been in the community, you haven't been involved. Where have you been? Because she's been all of that, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so see here, we get us set up, or we're gonna just going back and forth. They're numbered, not, you know.
Yeah, we can just
Okay.
go however you want to do it.
All right. Well, I wanted to say first, welcome, Georgina. Welcome to Voices and Views. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. Thank you. And I appreciate
Okay.
you guys asking me to come on.
Oh yeah, we get little bits and pieces before, when you're on, and we just had you weren't actually on, you just popped in and gave us a little information, and a lot of people don't know what you do. And so we're going to talk about the big event that's coming up, and I was telling Chels a little bit about it, and you put so much into that. Oh my God, you just put a lot into it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chels, are you with me? So
Yeah, so what inspired you to organize this Black History event?
My inspiration actually started when I was 12. I was 12 years old.
wow.
And the first thing that I put a lot of work into the researching was, I don't know if you guys remember the Kenny Hickman man that was lost at sea.
Hickman, yes,
Yes,
yes.
that was
Mm-hmm.
the first thing
Oh,
that I
you did
researched.
something?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I researched him.
Hmm.
This is gonna sound unbelievable, but I
Mm-hmm.
started researching him at 12 years old, and it
12.
took me 48 years of research to find out more of what happened to him. Um, and I was able to, in my research, I was able to contact the ship that he was on when
Oh,
he was lost
wow.
at sea in 19, I think it was 54. Um, his parents passed away and never knew actually what
What
happened to
happened to
their
him?
son.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't able to. I talked to his sister,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me they weren't able to even have a memorial service for him. The
Mm-hmm.
military said they couldn't have one when he
Oh.
passed. And I'm like, no. But yeah, I
Mm.
researched him. I started at
That's
12,
powerful.
and I didn't
Yeah.
finish it up until it didn't come full circle until I was 60 years old, when I was
Yes.
able to give his brothers and sisters
And
information.
sometimes things don't come full circle for a while,
Yeah.
and it takes that time, and I just thinking about and thinking, speaking of that, you do is so much history in
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
because you've been out there researching.
Hmm.
And by you out there researching, look all this knowledge you're opening yourself up to.
And in the community, because until I put it out there, when the people from his ship that were on the ship with him when he was lost at sea, they got in touch with me and gave me information, and we were able to at that time give it to his brothers and sisters that were still living, get his name put on the All
Wow.
Veterans Memorial Park wall, get him a headstone, and have a memorial service for him that he was denied when he initially disappeared serving our country. He was
Mhm.
denied a memorial service. His family never even got a flag until I put it all up. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And that, like I said, it
Now
took
that's
48
unbelievable.
years for me to research him. So I just have the
And
personality.
think about if you hadn't,
Right.
it would have just been left
Yeah.
as
He
is.
would have just
It
been
just
gone.
been, he
Just
just
been
been
gone.
gone.
He has a even though he was lost at sea, he has a spot at Oakland Cemetery. They donated a spot
Hmm.
for his family to be able to have somewhere to come, and he had full military honors in 61 years after he was lost at sea.
Wow. Yeah,
And
I know.
yeah,
And
Wow.
and you hear about things like that. So is that one of the reasons that is, encouraging you to do these Black History
yes,
events? And
yes,
Mhm.
why is it important to do it at Empire, or it has no relation? It's
no
just
relation, no
okay.
relation. She
Okay.
just she had me do it a couple years ago, and I guess they
Mm-hmm.
wanted it again. So
Okay.
she asked about it, but also I realized too from that initial thing,
Mm-hmm.
I thank God that I stayed on it and I never gave up.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but also I realized that when we were in school,
Mm-hmm.
we were taught about a limited number of blacks, African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Frederick Douglass, Harriet
Just
Tubman, yeah,
yes.
Mhm.
those. But
I
look
would
at
say
the
the ones that's in the limelight. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
we've
exactly.
touched
We
on
get the
that too in
same
our
history. Yeah,
episode.
we did when we talked about that,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
we had researched also, and we wanted to know why is it that just, a handful
Mhm. The
of people are
same.
recognized, and the
Mhm.
same ones every year. Like, that's only our history? Is that all we have?
Yeah, no,
Right.
No,
and
there's so much more than that.
Mhm.
some of the things that we use every day, such as the
Mm-hmm.
stoplight, such as the first
Yes.
open heart surgery. The first heart surgery was done by a black man.
Mm-hmm.
The security systems that we use for our
Mm-hmm.
houses, that was the first one was done by a black woman. She was a nurse,
I
and she
went down that
so
list.
yeah. So
Yes.
it's so much that we should have learned about
Mm-hmm.
that we
Mhm.
weren't. We
That
were
we weren't.
limited to what we learned, but
We,
look what we
yes.
have contributed to
Mhm.
this
Mm-hmm.
world. Period.
Yes.
Mhm.
Period.
Yes.
Mhm.
And our black history at this point right now seems to be being erased
It is.
right before our eyes.
It is.
So, and this is national history. So,
Mm-hmm.
if we don't keep track of our local
Mm-hmm.
history, we're
That's
going to be
right.
in a mess
That's right.
because the people that made the national history, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they were everyday people too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They were
Mm-hmm.
everyday people that stood on what was right. So
Mm-hmm.
we had everyday people here that made it possible for blacks to live on another street. And when I was coming up, blacks always had to live on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a couple that, well, there's a guy named Lamorne Morris, part of Freedom
Mm-hmm.
of Residence.
Yeah.
He fought and fought and fought
Mm-hmm.
for blacks to be able to live wherever they
Wherever they
wanted to.
wanted to.
So,
Wow.
see, it has to be
Mm-hmm.
somebody. The
Mm-hmm.
things that we sometimes take for granted now
Mm-hmm.
are other people
That's
prior
right.
to us have fought for us to be able to
Mm-hmm.
do what we can do now. Any job we hold, somebody else had to fight
Had
for
to
us to
fight
get
for us
there.
to be able to
Yeah.
get
Right.
there.
Yeah.
And it just,
And that's
So,
my
what
what,
does this year's event
mhm.
represent to you personally?
Personally, it represents that people are interested in our history.
Mhm.
If
mm-hmm.
we don't make an effort to hold on to, as with anything in our
Mm-hmm.
life, if you don't put forth an effort to hold on to it, and what happens after a period of time, that's with your health,
That's
with
right.
anything, you have to work at it and try to strive to keep it. Because if you don't, it'll be
It's
lost
gonna
forever.
be
It'll be
lost
Mhm.
lost forever.
forever.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it means a lot to me that people still are interested and still want to see.
So what do you
Um,
want the kids to feel like when they walk in? What do you hope they feel when they walk in and they see all this history,
Mhm.
about people, that everyday people that look like them?
that they can do it too. That's the whole point. And to let people see the vast majority of greatness that has come
Mm-hmm.
out of Freeport, Illinois. For a town that I don't think the population has ever been over 30,000. And when you
Wow.
look and see the musical talent that we have
Mhm.
here,
Mm-hmm.
the authors,
Mhm.
the people that have written books, the
Yes.
authors,
Mm-hmm.
the sports. We have so
Yes.
much. For this to be a
Mhm.
small town and not a big city, and to have
Mhm.
all that we have, I want everybody to
Yes,
notice
and
it.
I always said that too, that we have a lot of great people here and a lot of great people that have come from here,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and have moved on to different places.
Freeport's greatness is all around the world. There's
That's
a young
right.
man
Okay.
that was a ballet dancer,
Mm-hmm.
grew up on the east side. He
Oh.
lives in Germany.
Mm.
So see, we're all around the world, not just all across the
Mm-hmm.
United States, but we're all around. Anytime you can find a black ballet dancer, young
Yes.
man that lives in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have Charlie Lewis Jr. says Namaste, family.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello,
Welcome,
Charlie.
welcome to the conversation.
Yes, and then we have Frankie McGee says, My girl in the house. Hey, Gina. Thank you so much. But we've been telling everyone to check out the display this year.
Thank you, honey.
That's right, and keep that history going.
Yep. Then Janet with the star emojis.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Janet.
And Charlie says, If you don't use it, you will lose it.
Hmm.
That is a fact. Definitely. So, what conversations are you hoping that this sparks, this event?
The Freeport may not be a big city, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to be from a big city to do great things.
To do big
Mm-hmm.
Have some
things.
confidence in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have some confidence in yourself. It's a different way for kids and young people, not just little kids,
That's
but young
right.
people to realize that they can do something positive with their life just because it's a small town.
Mm-hmm.
Apply yourself.
So how long you been planning this?
Hold on,
Has
we
it been
need
a
a we
long
need a round
time?
of applause for that right there. That was a bar.
Oh, everything. It's gonna be around. You just want to use that button.
No,
How
seriously.
long have you been planning, though, Gina? Has it taken a long time to plan this, or I know you've done it before, so you have an idea, or do you have to start so far in advance, or is it pretty quick for you?
No, it's pretty quick because I had
Mm-hmm.
mostly everything. I have new people that I've added this year.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and so I have to get all their information done and pictures printed and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
no, she got in touch with me about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago,
Oh,
about three
wow.
weeks ago.
That
And
is quick.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's very
but I got to
quick.
make sure I got everything. And
Yeah,
I really need a bigger place. But I'm going to make it
and
work.
that'd be
I'm
awesome,
going to make it work.
Yeah. So, what's been the most exciting part of organizing it?
The most exciting part is seeing that people are actually looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not a waste of time or resources. People actually want to see, and the military display for Kenny Hickman and Willie Wright. I have a special military display for them, and
Mm,
I have a military slideshow
okay.
representing all the
Yeah,
blacks
I
in
was telling them
Freeport.
before that, how you had it set up. I sat there and watched. I appreciate that. Sat
Hmm.
there and watched the movie and how nice and how inspiring it was. And I think anytime it's at somewhere like a school, that's great.
Hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't teach that history,
Right.
the kids aren't going to get it. We can't depend on the
Oh
schools.
no, no,
So, have there been any challenges so far
no,
with getting it together?
no.
I didn't think so. I couldn't think of any challenges that, you yourself, knowing you would come into.
Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I've been up since 10 running, trying to get, I got to pick a couple pictures up tonight. I
Hmm.
went out there and Walmart was crazy. So I said, I'll go back.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
was
I
kind of.
want
I
to,
went out there myself today and it was.
yeah. So we'll be
Not
going.
only did I look in my cart and say, what I buy? Where my money at? I
Mhm.
ain't got nothing in here.
Right. Yeah, we won't even talk about that.
I keep getting shocked like I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. I feel like I'm getting stuck up and robbed when I go to the
Yeah.
store. I'm getting scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
know.
crazy. Yeah.
Prop XD says hi.
Hi,
On
Hello.
hello,
Twitch.
hello.
Hello, welcome to Voices and Views.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and did the students contribute at all to planning this event?
I don't think so. I think Vache, I think maybe the teachers or somebody at the school might have asked her about having it again, but I don't think, from the information I got from her, I don't think the students did. But they seemed to enjoy it the last time.
So, in your own words, then, Gina, why is Black History important in the schools?
Because if we don't teach them, just like we didn't learn what was true,
Hmm.
they won't know
And we
either.
did not.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
As far as their local history, they won't know either. If they don't know the national ones like we didn't, they won't know the local either. And during the last one, the kids that came through, some of
Mm-hmm.
them saw their family members on there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Your
how
I
dad,
we started.
your
remember
dad,
Hayden said
yes,
that.
And I
yes.
was thinking that, when kids, they're more receptive
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to Black history if it's being taught by someone that they know,
Mm-hmm.
someone that looks at them. It's amount of trust rather than just going somewhere and here's a stranger and you're only gonna get what they're allowed to
Right.
teach you
Exactly.
because it's what they are allowed to teach you.
And the children that did see a family member
Mm-hmm.
there, they were so proud.
So
That
that's
Right.
gave
something
them a
Yes.
they
sense of
went and
pride.
told someone
Yes, that
else.
gave
Yes.
them a sense of
Yes.
pride to see their
Mm-hmm.
uncle or grandpa or grandmother or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that gave them a sense of pride. That
Mm-hmm.
makes me feel good
Yes.
because we didn't have it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
That's why it's important for the kids in school.
and
Mm-hmm.
for us, um, some of the people like the legends category,
Mm-hmm.
I knew them, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that they were actually a living legend.
A living legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And we got to honor people. That's what we were saying in our
Yeah.
last episode about Black History Month, is that we have to honor people while they're alive and give
yes,
them
right.
their flowers.
Yes.
And that's why we really wanted to have you on here, because we appreciate what you're doing featuring us.
Hmm. Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. And Frankie says, shout out to Empire School for letting Gina set up the display.
Yeah, that display should be all over all the time. We talked about that too in our episode that,
Mm-hmm.
it's more than a month.
Right.
It's so much more than a month.
Yeah,
And,
Right.
we ought to get into teaching that on a regular basis.
exactly.
And like I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, maybe we can do like a little plug, a little tidbit on our episodes that, just mention
Hmm.
a piece of history.
Oh, yeah, we
People
could do
don't,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that people
Yeah.
don't, might
Mm-hmm.
not know because I shocked myself to go down that list to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I said, we basically made the world.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
I couldn't find, and the stuff that we didn't touch on, I'm like, do I even use that anyway?
Yeah, so how do
Exactly.
we actually make Black history relevant for today's generation, do you think?
Keep putting it out there.
That's right.
Yeah. Just
Mm-hmm.
keep putting it out there.
And I know there's not one lesson. There's so many lessons that students can learn. Can you think of one thing that they need to learn from this, other than they can do it too?
Be proud to be who they are. Set a
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
goal and
That's
stick
a
to it.
great
Yeah.
one.
You're gonna be.
Where's my hand claps?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, you get yours, but I didn't get
Oh,
mine.
sweet.
See, I have to do it. Stuff, real talk, good stuff. We laugh
Yeah.
and we say, but we like bringing the real stuff and we like giving
Yes.
props where props is due.
Yep.
We believe in this Black history and we want people to think about it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
meditate on it. Don't just one thing.
Don't let it be
a
Um,
month.
exactly. We are Black
And
History.
now we ain't even doing too much in that month.
Hmm.
You know, you used to see Black History everywhere in February.
Right.
Now it's like that's even
Nope.
fading.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Tanya with the star emojis.
Thank you,
Hey,
Tanya.
Tanya.
Thank you for the stars.
We won't forget about the giveaway because she did remind me that we did not do one
No, we
last
didn't
time.
give one. So what?
And then Frankie said we need a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we need a museum. Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
The black art,
Charlie Lewis Jr. says give credit where credit is due.
and that's what it's all about.
Hmm.
You know, these people, nothing was handed to no one. You
No
Mm-hmm.
know, it
one.
took a lot of work and, just even with our ancestors, what they went through. We couldn't even stand to go through it now.
Oh
Somebody
no.
came after you to beat you, you ready to tear their head off you. So we ain't gonna work it. We ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
take people talking to us like any kind of
Nope.
way. And people don't realize that a lot of Black history, a lot of the patents were stolen.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Was
Yes.
stolen. So we created a lot of stuff, but check this out.
Yeah.
We didn't get credit for it.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
We didn't get credit for it. Not
Mm-hmm.
one dime.
Nope.
And these people, products that's still being used.
Well, a black person is the one that invented the first potato chip, and that was on an accident. He accidentally did that and
And
worked
cut
in
it
a
too
restaurant.
thin.
That's right. That's
Because he
right.
cut it. I remember he cut the story. He cut it too thin,
Hmm.
and end up look how some go viral.
Exactly.
The, and he didn't care that he cut it too thin because he didn't care too much for the person that was gonna get it,
Hmm.
that he was serving. So he cut
Mm-hmm.
it too thin. And look, the potato chip,
Still, right
still,
today,
still a
different
legend.
brand names
A
from
legend,
other
but
people,
still
but yeah, it's
ain't went nowhere. Just
everything.
flavorized.
Everything we use today, just about everything, the ironing board, the, like I said, the traffic
Yes.
signal, the gas mask, first heart surgery, all these things were, and more, that's just a few, were
Mm-hmm.
by black people. Well, why didn't we learn that in school?
Right. So how do you actually balance that, celebrating excellence while honoring the struggle?
How do you balance it? I'm not really sure, other than just keep it going.
Keep moving.
Yeah, as
Mm-hmm.
long as I can, I'm going to um, add people, community service, sports, Freeport. If you're doing
Mm-hmm.
good, I'm going to keep on it. I might not get everybody all in one year,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but everybody, we are building our legacy
Yeah,
right now.
that's right.
You ladies are
Mm-hmm.
creating your legacy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I feel that you can started as once I researched that gentleman, and I just
Mm-hmm.
kept going and going and going, and I
Mm-hmm.
started out with just the people that we automatically knew here in
No,
Freeport
yeah.
that were
Right.
famous, and then I'm like, but
And a
wait a
lot of
minute,
people didn't know all these people
Yeah.
exactly,
that
A
we
lot
have
of people
exactly,
here.
didn't
yeah,
know.
They was like, what?
yeah,
And they went on to do what?
yeah,
And they live where now? What? And just even Antonius Coates, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He
mm-hmm,
created that song at our intro when we come on,
mm-hmm,
that intro music. That's him.
Yeah.
When we told him we were starting a podcast, he said, I got something for you guys. And he told me,
oh,
he said, because he called me mom. He said, Mom, let me get back with you. I got something for you. He said, I got something for y'all, Brandon. And he sent it. And he said, that's yours, that's your song.
right,
And so, he's not here no more, but he's out there doing movies and doing all kind
exactly,
of stuff and doing it big.
yeah, and
So,
I
Mm-hmm.
updated his profile to
yeah,
include his movies. So as
yeah,
people do more, I'll update their profiles more, and if I don't,
yeah,
I'll get in touch with them and
to
say, okay,
find out.
you're doing something else. I want to
Doing
include
something.
that. I don't want to
Yeah.
leave anything
And you
out.
did that when you included voices and views with
Yeah.
Hmm.
us. You did that, and I
Hmm.
Yeah.
appreciate that. You did update that.
Hmm.
You're gonna be updating some more, though.
Okay.
Just to let you know, you can be updating some more. So, what's one misconception that people have about Black History Month that you want to clear up?
That it is important. People have
Mm-hmm.
been, not a lot of people, but I'm going to speak of what we're going through now as far as
Mm-hmm.
Black history. It's being dismissed.
Yes,
and erased. And I want to clear up that we can't be erased.
that's right.
Mhm.
We can't be
You,
dismissed.
and taking down a statue,
Exactly.
closing a
It's
museum,
not going to
removing a
change anything.
portrait. What's that going to do?
It's not going to
That's
change.
just somebody having a temper tantrum.
Exactly.
And what's that going to do? It's not going to remove the history. It's not going to go back and change things in time. But when it gets to the point that you haven't contributed to history and you want your name on
Hmm.
everything, come
Mhm.
on
In a
now.
positive way,
Come on.
you haven't contributed. Some people contribute, but
But
it's
not
not in
in
a
the right
positive
way.
way. That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
you're
But
right.
we
Because
Yeah.
will
we have
not.
been contributed a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
That's not good.
yeah. And we were not recognized for it,
Hmm.
but we're going to be recognized here in Freeport.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie says there's nothing new under the sun.
No.
Then he also said we must evolve to stay involved.
Hmm.
And he also goes on to say there is a Black History Museum in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, but there's none in Freeport, Illinois.
Right.
See, that's what we're talking about. We shouldn't have to go all the way to Jackson, Mississippi. And, and they try to put that's to me when they try to put you in that box.
Hmm.
Okay, we're going to get one Black History Museum here, then we'll put one over here. If you want to go really look at the stuff in there, then you get to travel. How come we got enough history here?
We got local.
We got art
Mhm.
museum here. How come we don't have black art?
Exactly. Exactly. And what I would really
See,
wish that I could come up with one day, I would love to have a Black Expo
oh yeah,
here
I
in
Mhm.
Freeport.
remember.
Businesses,
I remember from
artists.
Chicago used to
Hmm.
have it when I was
Hmm.
growing up there, and it was all the businesses, the entertainment. They had everything in one. You can walk around. Here's the black artists having their
Hmm.
entertainment.
Hmm.
They
Mhm.
had everything. People selling it. That would be awesome.
Hmm.
You could do it.
Yeah. Well, I need to start planning sooner,
Brian,
but
yes.
yeah.
Well, count us in and let me know what we can help with. That's
Right.
all.
Yeah.
That's all. That sounds like a
And
winner.
Charlie says I'm focused on the futurism of my family.
Yeah.
And see, that's something else. Another reason a lot of our history isn't is kind of lost is because
Mm-hmm.
Black families years ago, once they were separated
Mm-hmm.
during that bad time, a lot of times they didn't find each other again and hook back up. So a lot
That's
of
right.
family history
Got lost.
didn't get passed on because they
Mm-hmm.
never saw each other again. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why it's even more important to keep up with your community and try to
Mhm.
pass that history and on down. In my genealogy research,
Yeah.
I've come up through the fact that way down the road, President James Madison is a great uncle.
See.
Is an eighth,
Wow.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I like to fell out. But
Mm-hmm.
history on my
Yeah.
mom's side, history is not passed on in any of
Yeah.
our families from
Mm-hmm.
way back then.
Mm-hmm. No.
But it's still,
No.
yeah.
We don't dig that
Mm-mm,
deep. Not
mm-mm,
say we don't dig that
mm-mm.
deep.
But we need to family and
Mm-hmm.
community to pass it on to the next generation. Give them something to be proud of.
So is that why you feel that Black history should be taught year round?
Absolutely,
And it should be taught year
absolutely,
round.
yes, yes, because we are bigger than one month.
So, what
Mhm.
role did this storytelling? What role do it play in Black history?
Storytelling is
Mm-hmm.
keeping it going, keeping it alive.
Mhm.
Keeping in schools, I wonder if we
Hmm.
just did a survey and went around and picked random classrooms and went in there and see how many Black history books we can find in there, how many children's books are by Black authors, how many books look like the children in the classrooms they
Right.
serve.
Mhm.
Um, it's not
It'd be very few.
Charlie says the library.
there. Library what? What about the library, Charlie? You can't just give us one word.
Right, because we
Tell
might
us what
be,
about the library?
gone down.
We
Talk
know the
about.
library. We're talking about
He said
his
understood.
our history.
Mike Johnson says, "Hey,
Hey, Mike. Hey,
hey."
Mike. Okay.
Oh, Charlie says, look at what we're doing to the libraries.
Look at what we're doing to the libraries. As
Probably
far
where they're pulling books and banning stuff.
and they're pulling books.
Yeah, well, not here, but I mean, everything where they're banning books and certain books
Oh,
can't be.
well, I can say for our library, I haven't experienced that. As a daycare provider for 13 years growing up, I made sure I went down there would look out and research because I had a rainbow coalition for my had every ethnicity that I had doing daycare. And so I went down there and always made sure I looked for certain type of kids' books, pictures that look like them, from different languages, different characters, all that stuff. And I always found a whole collection of our history and children's books for African American kids.
And do
And
you?
I know they display that heavily during February. Now, I can't
Yeah.
speak for the other libraries, I'm not there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I know here they have. I don't know if it's always been a standard, but they do.
You said taking out information.
Oh yeah, it's information is everywhere. It's right here in their fingertips, Charlie. They don't even have to go
Mhm.
that far. You can learn your history right in your home from the people who are raising you, from the people around you. You don't even have to go get a library card to go to the library for what?
Right.
The parents should be knowledgeable and make sure they have that knowledge so they can just open their mouth and tell their kids. They don't have to get out there and go on the trip, go look for the library, the kids or the school to teach them. It still come right back to home.
Mm-hmm.
Everything still come right back. I don't care how you go around the loop, comes back to home.
Mhm.
You want your kids to learn about your history? Teach them.
Learn with them.
Teach them. If you
Mhm.
don't know something, teach them. Take your kid to the library if you want to learn that way. Take them with you.
Yeah.
Don't send them down there because you send them on their own. They're going to find some other fun stuff that they want to get into. It's too much stuff you can have fun down there with. So,
So, how
yes,
do you think history can help students build confidence?
Just knowing that if it's been done before, they can do it too. I've always told myself anything somebody else can do, I can do it too.
that's right.
If given the right opportunity and the motivation, I can
Mm-hmm.
do it too.
That's right. And that's why I think your event is so important because people will see local people and
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Oh well, I can so and so. I know so and so. I can,
Yep,
I can." In those first two words, I can.
that's it.
That's all they
Mm-hmm.
need to have come
Yeah.
out their mouth is
Right.
I can. Because if they say that, they will. They will with the right support.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Charlie says, I do library lecture in mobile. I've noticed a lot of information is being removed.
Absolutely.
Well,
And
look
that's the
at
plan.
listen. That's the
Mm-hmm.
plan. What they're trying to do. When Gina just told you about erasing our history. Now
Mm-hmm.
you can not just a library. It's everywhere in the
Mm-hmm.
world. Like I said, they closing museums. They removing statues.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna do something. But they can remove all the materials and do all of that.
It's not going to change history.
At the
It is what
end
it
of the
is.
day,
Mm-hmm.
she said it.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna change a thing.
We still did it, and we
And
can
we
still
still
do
gonna
it.
strive,
Right.
and we still
Ooh,
gonna
that was a
fight to do
bar.
stuff, and we still gonna move on. We still gonna create. We still gonna
Mm-hmm.
make. We still gonna
Mm-hmm.
bake. And we
Yep.
still gonna do whatever we want to do, and we gonna grow and succeed at it. And it's gonna be some young girl or some young boy watching.
All right.
And
That's it.
Charlie says, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Nope, you will get nothing. That's right. Are
Mm-hmm.
there any local stories that you're excited to highlight, Gina, at your event? I know there's so much, but they got to be something that is there one you really anxious to highlight?
The
With
main
that
one,
story out there?
yeah, the The other one besides Mr. Hickman
Oh
was
yeah, that's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Wright,
Mm-hmm.
young man, and he was, I think, 25 in his 20s, and he was in Vietnam
Mm-hmm.
serving his country. And in 66, well, he had gotten shot over there once before, and he
Mm-hmm.
came back. He got out and he re-enlisted, from what I understand, and he went into he was over there and he went back. His unit came under fire, and he went back in to save some of his comrades, and he ended
Mm-hmm.
up getting killed. So
Oh
he was
wow.
killed in action, and his mother lived on the east side,
Mm-hmm.
and she was awarded his medals.
His medals.
Yes, yes, and that touched me
History.
because even the military,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it was racism everywhere back
Mm-hmm.
then,
Mm-hmm.
and this young man, not even 30 years old yet, and he's out serving his country and got killed trying to save other
Trying to
people.
save other
Yeah,
people.
and that one stuck with me
And
as
that's
well.
history.
Yeah.
But
The-
those are the stories you won't hear about it. So thank you for
Right,
putting that
yeah.
out. Those are the stories we don't normally hear.
and his display
Mhm.
will be there too.
Great, because our
Yeah, that's
children
great.
need to hear those stories. They need to know, and adults as well. Not just the children. We got a lot of our adults,
Hmm.
that
Mhm.
need to hear and find out about our history.
Hmm.
So come out and find out. All right.
Yep. And Charlie says they always say if you want to hide something from us, put it in a book.
Mm-hmm. Well, they say that, but that didn't apply to me.
Or me.
That didn't.
Yeah.
I heard that, and I kind of feel a certain way about that. They say that. That's just. Um, I won't go down that road.
Yeah.
I won't go down that road. We'd be on a whole nother subject if I give my true opinion, but it don't apply to everybody. I think there's a lot of people who not only will find things in a book, they wrote that book.
Right.
So I'll just
Okay.
leave that at that.
Okay.
I'll
And
leave that at that.
to give you guys another example of
Mm-hmm.
um, how deep I'll keep researching, and I very seldom give up.
Mm-hmm.
I had a cousin. My mom's cousin was died in New York in 1973, and
Okay.
I've been trying to
Mhm.
find where he's buried and everything. I've been on this
Yeah.
for probably 15 years, and
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I finally, and this is just to show how things happen
Things
if
happen.
you don't stay on it, if you don't commit
Yeah.
yourself. So
Yeah.
finally, a year and a half ago, I found someone that could find
Hmm.
his autopsy report,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked him for the death certificate,
Find
and
out.
they said that they couldn't release it to me because it was incomplete. I said, "Excuse me?"
It was incomplete.
And he's been dead 51
It
years,
was
and his death certificate is
incomplete.
incomplete.
That is.
It was
So you
incomplete.
see what I'm saying as to if you don't stay on things.
You have
So I
to.
stayed on them about that. I just
Mhm.
got his autopsy report, his inquest information, and everything. But how does a person die and not have a death certificate?
Don't even finish
Mm.
it. Don't
Right.
even bother.
So had I not kept going,
Don't even
he
bother.
still wouldn't have one.
Isn't it something?
He
50 some
Wow.
still
years
wouldn't have
later, and
one.
you haven't,
Wow.
you just haven't had time to finish it, or you
Exactly.
just, it wasn't important
So
enough.
supposedly they reopened the case and had another coroner look at that thing.
That
And they
paper,
say
make
the
sure.
incomplete part was where they didn't classify it as a homicide, suicide, accidental, or whatever. So that wasn't checked, and they had to go back through and do it. But this man has lain in a grave somewhere for over 50 years, and nobody knows where he's at. You have to stay on things when it
Mhm.
comes to our history. You have
Mhm.
to,
Mhm.
Yeah,
because that's something else that was being swept under the rug.
and it'll get buried.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry, I'm growing up.
And say what a black excellent. Number 20.
Oh. So, what does black excellence mean to you?
Having your mindset as to what you want to do and doing that to the very best of your ability. It doesn't always have to be about helping myself.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Excellence means, for me, I don't
Yes.
mind helping other people.
There you go. That's how
Excellence.
you grow.
Hmm. It's
That's
not
how you
about me.
grow. It's not about what you
Mm-mm.
bringing in. It's
Mm-mm.
about what you're putting out.
Exactly.
Right.
And a lot of people don't like to put out Georgina. They don't,
If
Georgina.
it's
They don't.
not, if they're not getting
They
anything
don't
from it, they don't
like.
want
They
to. They
ain't
don't want
putting
nothing to
they.
do with it.
I
Mm-mm.
found that out. They ain't
Mhm.
tight.
Yeah,
That's all I can
absolutely,
sum it up. Tight.
absolutely.
And
Until
it-
until
until it's a benefit.
that's right. That's
If
what I
it's
was
a
going.
benefit and
Mhm.
you change and but to go out and serve your community free and do, oh, are you
No,
kidding?
no.
It could be their own parent out there. They
Mhm.
wouldn't care.
Mhm.
They wouldn't
Mm-mm.
care. Mm-mm-mm. So, growing up, did you have any type of events like this? Did you think about putting on stuff or get the opportunity to put up stuff, growing up?
No.
Yeah. And so it's good that you have this opportunity now to sponsor
Mhm.
something
Right.
like that
Yeah.
because you did all the work,
Right.
all the research. That's a lot, and people, they got to research, they don't realize.
Yeah.
You can't just
Mhm.
jump out there. We research whenever we get ready to go on with
Mhm.
anything.
Mhm.
We have to, we can't just put stuff out there
Right.
that's
You got to
not
know what you're
factual
talking about.
Right.
or we'll be getting a lawsuit.
Mhm. Mhm.
When you have a business, people like to sue you,
Yeah.
for any little thing, even though they don't fact check their own stuff, but they'll fact check you in a minute. So we like to have the facts, and it takes a lot of, what you did, a lot of research and a lot of stuff. People don't realize the behind the scene work it takes.
Right.
Right.
They see the benefit and the glory of it, but I'm excited.
Yes. And who actually influenced your love for culture and education?
There was no one person. It's just me being me. I've
Mhm.
always loved
Hmm.
history, and of course, Black history was important to me.
Mhm.
Just as well, I think what really got me is trying to find my it's crazy information on my dad's mom and my mom's dad. So the genealogy took me into everything else, but I've always been a history person.
Hmm.
It was
Okay.
no specific person that influenced
But
me.
just you
Yeah,
love the
I just
love of
love history.
history.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Charlie says, I've been doing a lectures about Charles
Hmm?
that have come before me. Oh, Charles Jukin was on the Titanic. Okay. So he's going
Hmm.
back into his history and looking and actually
Okay.
doing the work.
So what if we roll a commercial about now,
Yeah,
since
that's
we're
pretty good,
winding down,
Charlie.
and do some announcements, maybe? Take a
Yeah, we
little
can do.
break.
Yeah, we can roll the commercial
Mm-hmm.
because we have not rolled it yet.
Nope. We could
And
read those announcements.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Talking to the people.
Oh, it plays a little longer with the commercial, huh?
yeah,
Yeah. You want to read a couple of those announcements?
yeah, so coming up, we do have a few announcements for events coming up. First one, Senior Resource Center presents Professional Women First. Enjoy a lively presentation by the historical reenactment group Women of Courage and Commitment. They bring history to life through stories of trailblazing women who broke barriers and changed their fields. Meet Nellie Bly, Anne Rule, Anna Sutherland, Bissell, Mary Patton, and Dr. Mary Walker. and that's going to be Thursday, February 26th from 2 to 3:15. It is free
Hmm.
at the Senior Resource Center of Freeport, 206 East Stevenson Street.
Oh yeah,
You
they've been
can,
trying to bring a lot of events there.
yeah, and you can call 815-235-9777 to reserve a seat.
Okay.
Okay, then next we have the first annual Lincoln Mall Future Leaders Kids Market. So that
Yay.
is coming up. And we did interview Vince Brooks. That's hosted by Vince Brooks. He did tell us all
And
about it.
tomorrow,
And
what's the name?
Tamara Roach.
Tamara.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Tamara Roach Photography. And what they have said is new event coming to the Lincoln Mall. We're excited to announce the first annual Future Leaders Kids Market, a fun, family-friendly event celebrating our young entrepreneurs and kids-focused businesses and services in our community. And I do know that they're going to have the news out there. So I will be live
Mm.
streaming the event and they'll have the news,
Mm-hmm.
eyewitness news is supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So next we have Operation Love.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get good.
Yes. So first of all, Operation Love is giving support to those who need it. It is a nonprofit organization by our
Mm-hmm.
very own Zandra Bright.
Woo-hoo.
You can.
I gotta get my hoop hoop ready.
Do you want to tell them about Operation Love?
Sure.
It's your operation.
Operation Love. We feed the homeless once a month, and we deliver a token of love. And lately, it's been lunches. We've been delivering to the seniors, especially the homebound seniors in our community. Coming up April, it'll be 6 years for us. So we've been out here a while. Looking forward to growing, doing other things. We've named the third Saturday of every month. We call it Operation Love Day
Mm-hmm.
because we're serving. I have an awesome team that works down at FACC. They prepare a meal and take it down there, serve a meal, spend time with the people down there, do things down there. So very shout out to you, Nikki and Tyra. Appreciate you there. Appreciate you. That clears me up from having to go down there all the time because during the day I'm with my delivery team and we're delivering to the seniors. So coming up this Saturday, we're going to be preparing a meal, a lunch. I think we're going to do chicken salad sandwiches for the seniors. I don't know what they're serving for dinner. It's usually a big old meal for FACC, but for the seniors, we're going to do some chicken salad sandwiches. And I
Mm-hmm.
think we're going to do mixed fruit salad. We're going to make up some mixed fruit for them, and we're going to make them some homemade cupcakes. So we'll be serving our seniors. We love to get out there and do stuff. One last thing coming up, we will be doing our second annual Kids Expo. So, but I want you kids to go out, you guys to go out there and support Vince at the Lincoln Mall. And if any of your families out there and your parents listening, we're going to do Operation Love. We'll have another Youth Expo coming up July 12th. And it'll be from 12 to 3 doing Teddy Baker. This will be our second one, and it's free. I don't care. The ages for the kids will be ages 8 to 21. You can sell what you want, but you must register. You can register on a page in Facebook and sign up and just let me know your name, parents' name, what you want to sell, and leave me a contact number. Or you can register at our website, operationlovefreeport.com. Thank you guys for your support.
All right, and next event we have Freeport Lincoln Douglas Kiwanis 38th Annual Charity Raffle.
Let me do that one right quick. I can sum it up.
Okay.
All right. I can sum this one up because I am a member of Kiwanis Club And this is a great fundraiser here. This fundraiser is to celebrate the 250th anniversary, but it's also to support Amity, the Believe in the Children organization, Boys and Girls Club, and Head Start. You guys,
Wow.
these are each time that because of the Kiwanis Club, people don't realize they support the children around the world. That's what their focus is. That's what our focus is. And if you come and sign up, there's raffle tickets that will be given out with great prizes, a lot of cash prizes also. Ticket price is 130, but that includes a raffle ticket and dinner, and it's a guaranteed prize, you guys. It's like 150 prizes and 38 cash prizes, ranging
Mhm.
from what they say, $100 all the way up to $1,500.
Wow.
And they give away trips, they give away everything. If you don't
Oh, are you
wanna
still on here, Janet? I know
if
you
you
like
don't
to
want to
gamble.
be guaranteed a gift, you can just come for the guest ticket price, and that just includes the dinner only. So if you want to get included into a side raffle, you can, but you won't be in the 150 giveaway. It is so exciting, you guys. When you enter, you get show up and give you a list, and it show you a number on there, and you can see exactly what you're gonna get almost. So it's a fun event. If you're interested, reach out to me. Is if I suggest you go for the full 130 because it's worth it. You're gonna get your money back plus more. So just reach out to me if you're interested. I do have tickets and reservations.
Okay. And last but not least, Sunday, March 1st at 1 p.m., a conversation with Kamala Harris. And that is an event by FPC Live, and it is at 216 State Street in Madison, Wisconsin, at the Orpheum Madison. And they said what to expect. Doors at 12 p.m., show at 1 p.m. Join former Vice President Kamala Harris for an afternoon of surprising and revealing insights inspired by her #1 New York Times bestselling book, 107 Days Cashless Venue. The Orpheum services all credit and debit payments on no cashless stuff.
Okay, quick shout out to my band, our band, the real deal. I know you guys. I am so sorry. You got an event coming up at King's Bar. I believe it's March 7th because I said I was going to come out and celebrate my birthday, which is the second. I was going to come out. So, Kathy, if you're in here, you can post that information up here for us. But I believe you guys will be live March 7th at King's Bar and Grill right here in Freeport. So we're going to move down to the closing part because we're getting to a couple of minutes before the wind up.
Yeah. And just real quick, Terrence
Mm-hmm.
said, "Good evening
Hi,
to you,
Terrence.
beautiful ladies."
Good to see you. Good
Hi,
to see you guys. Go
Terrence.
and follow Terrence Battle, the new Terrence Battle show. I believe he's on Mondays and Fridays, but you can correct me, Terrence, if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. And he's getting ready to make another move and do some big things. So he'll be sharing that with you. And I did join him on his first show. We were talking about church hurt. It was very interesting. So good to see you, Terrence.
Okay, and he also says, "Don't forget about the pop up clothes giveaway at the Salvation Army on February 21st at 9 a.m."
Okay.
Okay,
February 21st, you guys hear it? It's on the screen, 9 a.m. A pop up clothing giveaway to
yeah,
go out there and see if you need some clothes or somebody you know, get something for them.
yep. And Kathy is here. She
Hi,
said
Kathy. Tell me
13th.
the 13th,
Oh,
March
wait,
13th.
14th.
Wait a minute, give me the right.
Which one? Just give it to us all in one message so we can pop it up there.
Yes, Kathy, let us know when it's the
Like how
real
Terrence
deal.
did. Just
Yeah,
in
let
one
us
message.
know.
So
what
you said
date.
we're
So just
gonna
let us know what date
closing.
again. And I know it's at the King's Bar and Grill because I said you guys will be here in town again. What she say, the
Okay, here she
14th?
is. The Real Deal appearing at King's March 14th at 8 p.m.
The
St.
14th.
Patrick's celebration. Wear your green.
Okay. March 14th,
What did
not
I
the
say?
7th. You said it right, St.
Oh, okay.
Patrick's.
I thought I said it
St.
wrong. That's why I
Patrick's Wear
tripped
Your
up.
Green. They're doing a St.
Okay.
Patrick's celebration at King's Bar and Grill on the 14th of March. Wear your green. Paint yourself green. Bring some green in your pocket because you're going to need some money to buy stuff. So be there. Now, let's get down to the closing
Or
here.
be square.
Yeah, so be square. What's one thing you want the community to know about Friday's event?
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be very educational. If they
Yeah.
haven't been out before to see, I'm sure they probably heard. If they haven't seen it, they probably heard from the people that have been there before. And
Yes.
this is not anything. It's a labor of love. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to pass it forward. When I'm gone, I hope somebody else keeps it going.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I
that's
want
the
them to
main
know.
thing.
This is very educational.
Yes, it is very educational and it gives, give you them history, them stories that won't leave you.
Yes, and it
Mhm.
The
gives.
stuff will stick with you. So
Yeah,
come out and enjoy, take some pictures, enjoy,
yeah,
meet some people, there, learn about people, that look like you. So
and it might even make some people actually be proud to be from Freeport.
that's
Right,
right.
yeah.
Change that
Everyone
Yeah.
mentality.
is always such a downer when it comes to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freeport.
We hear all the
Mhm.
time, ain't nothing in Freeport, blah blah,
All the
on and on.
time.
Well,
We
maybe
hear all the
right,
negative
right,
stuff.
but you'll see what has come out of Freeport
That's right.
in all aspects of life.
And that
We
anything can
produce.
be done.
Mhm.
They can do
Mhm.
anything.
And Janice says, so is the display already set up at Empire School?
It'll be set up. We'll set it up tomorrow night.
Nope, not set up yet. Tomorrow, you have to wait for tomorrow
Okay.
night. You'll set it up, but you have to wait till
Friday to
Friday
see it.
to see it. Yeah, it's gonna be worth seeing. So make sure you come out and tell them that's from 12 to 3. That's
Mm-hmm.
this Friday, you guys. If you're working, take your playing your lunch break. A lot of people do. They come on their lunch break and get a chance to still walk around.
And I have a music that's playing as people are
Okay.
going through, and
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a few Freeport artists on the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, all the way Freeport history.
I got some others sprinkled in there, but it's
Yeah,
mostly Freeport
Freeport
artists.
history. Yes.
Okay, so it is
Giveaway
giveaway
time.
time.
What are we gonna ask them? You gotta tell them
We
about the prize.
This prize is a Dior Poison
Mm.
Girl for her. Travel size from
Travel
GIA Products.
size. We keep forgetting our giveaway, you guys. Soon as we shut everything down,
Mm-hmm.
we forget. We forget. So, what should we have them do? I'd say the first caller. We haven't had anybody
You want to
use
call
our
her?
number and call. Yeah,
You got the phone ready?
yeah.
Okay.
Where am I at? Let me find this. I had the phone ready because I don't have that on anymore because
Okay,
we're
Janet
wrapping up.
says, is it going to the library?
Not right now. Maybe this summer. I'm gonna try to get somewhere like the library
I
because
think
that's
it's
plenty of
Yeah.
up here.
space.
I
Yeah.
think it's up here.
That's
Hold
nice. Even outdoors somewhere in a nice, if the weather's nice where it's not blowing and all that
Hmm.
stuff. You guys, I'm gonna
Here
give
it
you a
is.
phone number. You got it?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
All right. The first person to call our phone when this trial size designer
Dior
cologne.
Poison Girl for her.
Yes. First person to call 608-466-6058. I have the phone in my hand. I'm not waiting on caller 10 and all that. Caller 1 is good enough. Give me a call. Let me know.
Call in, call in, call in.
If you want to win that, if it's not for you, you can always win it and give it away to
And
somebody else.
it's the same luxury perfume.
Yes,
It's just in a different packaging.
that's right.
Same quality.
Yep, same quality, different package.
And that is from GIA Products. Thank you for it.
And thank you, Vince Brooks. And we do have his card in
Yeah, his
there.
card is in there.
So if you guys want to order some cologne, he usually give us some samples. So we want to share some samples, all his information, and you can just give him a call if you want to order something else.
What's
He
the
can tell
number?
ya.
It's on the screen.
The number is on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen.
It is 608 466 6058.
It's on the screen. All right, you guys, come on. We give you a couple more minutes.
466
466.
6058.
Anybody, somebody. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna count it down, and it'll go back in the box.
Yep. So if you want to win, you gotta
If you
call.
wanna win, you gotta call in. We didn't have time to think of trivias and all that tonight, so just give a call if you want to win it. I have the phone right here. Nobody's calling in that I know of. In your phone, you can't test to see if anybody calling.
Yeah, I don't
'cause
think
they didn't
anyone's
say.
calling in.
All right, well, we'll keep the clone.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Okay, we'll keep it.
I can't get through.
Yo, you can't get through. Somebody call my phone. Can you call my? Can you call
I ain't
us?
got your number, do I?
Call us at
Okay.
608 466 6058. Gotta make sure it's gonna ring. They said they couldn't get through.
608, what is it?
466 6058. You took it down?
Okay.
Maybe it's not ringing. Zandra. Okay, who said they couldn't get through? We're gonna have to give it to them. I don't know why it's not coming through. It's ringing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have your Google Voice
Mm.
app updated? Maybe.
Mm. Mm.
Your app open? It looks fine. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So who was that trying to get through? Said he couldn't get through. I couldn't get through. Your dad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you won.
Okay.
You couldn't get through. It wasn't your fault. I don't know it wrong and everything, but it wouldn't. I just asked you to leave your name, and that's how it usually connects. If you don't leave your name, then it won't connect you. But since obviously you did try, and Gina did call the number and made sure. So, all right. So you tell him what he won.
All right. So you have won Dior Poison Girl for her travel size.
Get
From
the travel
GIA
size.
Products.
You get the travel size.
Luxury perfume.
And so you have to pick up your prize, when you can. Or your baby girl can get it. She's right here. She can get it. And, okay.
Okay.
All right. So good show. Good show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, good show.
He said, no, that's Janet.
What'd he say? He said that
That
wasn't
must have
him.
been. She must have grabbed his phone.
Oh, okay. Well, she won. She got the cologne. So what should everyone show up from 12 to 3? Why should everyone show up for the event on Friday?
So they can be amazed at what Freeport has produced.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. I mean, great, great show. I really enjoyed. We had show. We even went over a little bit, looks like here, but
Yeah.
great show. When you have a topic, we do that. I notice when we have a topic that we're really interested in, we
Yeah, we
always
go
go
over a little
over.
bit.
We always go over, but we want to make sure everybody get the information. This Friday, you guys, Empire School, 12 to 3. Go and check out the Black History display. Go prepared. Take
Mhm.
somebody with you. You know, if
Mhm.
you're working, plan a lunch break to a lunch date together. Go take somebody with you. Invite somebody or at least tell them about it. It's only there from 12 to 3. So if you miss out, you just miss out. Don't come asking me what was there. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know. You should have been there.
Oh boy.
Don't ask me. I'm not gonna tell you. So show your support. Find out about the amazing people who are doing things here and who have left here and still doing amazing things.
Mhm.
And then maybe you won't feel so down about your town.
Yeah.
Because it's all about what you want to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay off the town. Don't say.
That was funny.
No, you make people think ain't nothing happening here, and it's a lot happening
Oh
here.
yeah.
It's a lot happening here,
Mhm.
and you don't know until you get out and circulate and get involved.
Mhm.
Get involved.
And we are gonna roll our commercial before we end.
That's right. We'll roll it again.
Yep.
So you guys, you can support us by picking something on there. I suggest you go for those headlamp music hats. They are going like crazy. And for
Mhm.
$20, you can't beat them. You don't
Mhm.
have to charge them up, worry about batteries. Charge it like your phone. Nice headlamp, nice sound, but best of all, nice thick cap, nice and warm. So
Mhm.
we'll roll the commercial and we see you next time.
Yep. And wait, before we roll a commercial, I just want to say you can get the hat
Mm-hmm.
from the TikTok shop. Go to Zesty
Hey, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They
Z60
ain't gonna
on
do it.
TikTok.
They ain't gonna do it.
And you can even get them at a slight discount. We don't even like to say that too
Mm-hmm.
much, but you can.
Yeah. But
So
people, I
check it
know
out.
you like for me to have them right here, right here, right here. The thing is, I'm trying to send you there, but I know a lot of people are not on TikTok and they're not on
Mhm.
social media like that. So I understand. So I do keep a limited amount of hats on hand. I try to keep them, but they keep selling. So the next order should be here this week.
Mhm.
So I should have more by Friday. So when we come back on, if you want to order some, I know we'll have black and orange on Friday.
And while you're on her TikTok, check out her new series, Crochet.
Crocheting through the chaos on YouTube also.
Mhm.
If you're not a taka ticker, like people call it, like he say what the president say it was a taka ticker or some a tic tac or something he said. Go to YouTube. It's on there too, and it's doing very well. It's a new series and just showing you that nothing should disturb your peace. It's a message.
Mhm.
You know, find something that's peaceful and relaxing. And crocheting is relaxing for me. I just doing a little videos to make it a little funny for you guys to lighten up your day. So go support. Don't just look though. You gotta press that button.
Mhm.
You got to show some love. You can't just look because that don't count. You got to show that you've been there. So
Mhm.
thank you for your support and thank you guys. You have really been awesome here for tuning in. We're going to see
Yes.
you on Friday. Friday. Stay tuned for our
Yep.
commercial.
Friday.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Talking to the people.
I'm
All
surprised nobody wanted
This has
to
been Voices
care.
and Views.
Help.
Thank you for coming on, Georgina.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Appreciate
And
it.
thank you for
yes.
featuring us too.
Yes, and we
Really
can't
means a
wait
lot.
for Friday. You guys
Mhm.
pop in, say hi while you're there. But we're gonna be there taking in some history ourselves. So
Mhm.
you guys come on out and join. Support. That's what it's about.
Yep. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.